and I'm heading back to Pretoria Pit. Right, let's go. I'm looking over the mine shaft where 344 men and boys lost their lives.
It likes to help people.
I feel like somebody's here watching me. If you are, can you step forward, come and speak to me?
Malevolence.
I'm hearing some weird noises. Well, good morning everybody. So I've come out this morning. It's just turned 6 o'clock now and I'm heading back to Pretoria Pit. So if anybody's seen the overnight camp, they'll know where I'm on about. When I come here and done the overnight camp, it was raining most of the night. It absolutely started lashing it down. And I've had a lot of messages off people and people in the comments saying you need to go back in the daytime, go back to where you were, try and communicate with who or what is out there haunting the place. So here I am. I'm gonna head on out there now. Right, let's go. I am a little bit nervous for this one, especially after the last time I was there and those two guys come up to the camp. What I'm going to tell you now was very, very sketchy. So I'm just laid down on the hammock. Just to this side of me, just here, some guy popped his head around. I said, "Hey mate, what are you doing?" I didn't even hear him approaching. Then I gave them cigs, drinks, food, pot noodle I think it was. So I'm not too sure if anybody's going to be here because this is a Saturday morning now and I have heard some people like to come up here on a Friday, Saturday night, camping, drinking and doing other stuff, so let's see what happens. So yeah, this place is quite a dangerous location to be coming to on your own, whether it's in the day or night. The people that come out here have been said to be up to a lot of naughty stuff, and then on top of all that you've got the paranormal activity going on. I was quite lucky when I come out here camping because of where I picked and I was pretty well hidden. Am I nervous coming on this one? Yeah, of course I am, because I've read the reports on this place, I've heard the stories on this place from people. This is where I've got to go now. Look at this. So they did try to block it off at one point and stop people from coming in to the forest here, but it didn't last too long. Here to go. This is the point of no return. I'm heading in to the Pretoria Pit. I thought I heard somebody walking up there. It's an open area, anybody can come in, just like me. It's more just because of the reports I've heard that put you on edge. Then just after that I heard the birds. Look at that. The one thing I don't want to be doing is shouting hello. I just want to keep myself to myself, get up here, do a bit of an investigation, because I've said it in the past and I'll say it all the time. Doesn't matter if a place is haunted, doesn't matter if it's day or night, you will get something going on. Fingers crossed, that is. Look how dense this is. I love coming out and doing these videos, to be honest. Out in the wild. Nice and peaceful-ish. That's the birds, but I keep hearing like... It's just wildlife. I'm not too sure if somebody's up there. Right, if there is somebody up there, we'll avoid that area. We'll carry on around this way. Well, for the past couple of days we have had a lot of rain, but it is a little bit muddy out here today. Okay, just literally surrounded by these like inclines here, look at that. The people have been doing the motorbikes and push bikes down there. You see the tracks? Yeah, so not only do I have to look out for paranormal, I have to look out for other people out here. So I've got a lot of equipment with me. I've got drones, I've got a GoPro in my bag, I've got my camera here. And if somebody comes along and they're up to no good, I could end up being an easy target. Hear that fox? Sound like a fox anyway. Right. Let's keep moving on. For anybody who's been around, last time I was here, I was hearing a lot of noises during the night coming from this side of the forest. And I was right over this side here. Had a few people walk past the camp, and then I had those two guys who come up to the camp. They looked harmless. They didn't seem too bad, but you can just never take that risk. Even though I'm coming back out now, taking the risk here today, I should be okay. I'm only here to do and explore a paranormal investigation. And damn, is it getting muddy here. Look at this. Look at this. Told you we had a bit of a downpour. I'm best off over this side. Yeah, probably best off sticking in here to get through this. Yeah, go up this way. It is a beautiful place, though. But trust me, when it goes dark, it gets scary out here. There's more ruins. It goes all the way back. There's loads of it. But one of the other reasons I've come out here, I've heard there's a part in here that people are referring to the Devil's Chair. A lot of stuff happens around it. So I want to go find this Devil's Chair. I want to do a bit of an investigation. And as always, if it's worth coming back and camping at it at night, then we'll do that as well. Honestly, I know I've got a reputation, but just look how beautiful that looks. That looks absolutely stunning. Let's head up this way. Not too sure what that was. Why the fuck am I whispering? Still whispering. I want to start a bit of an investigation where they actually camped last time. There's just something been nagging me because I didn't get a chance to really do any sort of an investigation because of the vein. Right, so I'm just walking through this forest and I heard a group of people shouting. And then I heard one of them shouting, "Get him." So I've moved into the forest thinking, oh shit, they know I'm here. Are they on about me? And then I heard a bit of a scuffle. Then some shouting, and then you could literally hear somebody getting punched. And you could tell they were having a proper scuffle out there. So I've come deep into this bit of the forest here, just to lay low. Is that here good? Oh no, I think that's a dog barking. Sound like a dog barking. But yeah, I don't want to be involved with anything like that. Okay. It seems to be reasonably quiet now. Not heard anybody for a good 20 minutes. I just sat back there just waiting. Literally just sat on the log backside and everything's hit wet through because it's been raining for the past couple of days and it heavily poured it down yesterday and the day before, so I have heard people build like dens, camp out here, mainly on the weekends. But let's get to where I camped when I was out here on my own, when I'd done my solo camp. Then we'll do a bit of an investigation. You can just see how much rainwater's come down in here. There's the Pretoria pit. That's where 344 men and boys lost their lives. I thought they were still down there, but I got told that they got pulled out. Oh, I thought there was a tent over there, then it's not, it's the ruin. So I camped just over this side. I was just looking at this then. It looks like somebody's tried to lift it up. I think they might have, you know. Right, somebody's been trying to lift it, or trying to dig into it. Right, let's go visit my old campsite. There it is, that's where I camped. Where that funny looking tree is. has been out here. Almost, well, a full bottle of water there. Just proceeding with caution with this, because this just looks so out of place. Looks out of place because the trees fell. That's what it is. But yeah, this is where I camped out. Just in this spot here. And the guys come from that way. Just over there. But other people have been here. Water bottles there. Got a Lucozade bottle down it. You got little bits of rubbish. Hello? If there's any spirits out here, there's been multiple reports of sightings. Would you like to come forward, come and speak to me? I was here a few months back. I actually stayed in this exact spot overnight.
Three lights.
3 lights. What do you mean by 3 lights? Were you one of the workers here? One of the people that died in the shaft? Yeah, can you come forward? Come and tell me your name. Tell me who you are. I'd like to speak to you.
Malevolence.
Malevolence. There has been a lot of reports of like something evil out here that stalks people whilst they're walking through, trying to camp. I was just about to say, just in this direction, just over there, I heard the weirdest sound ever, and I captured it on audio. So if you are new to the channel and this is the first video you're watching, head over, check it out. I'll link it in the description. Go watch that one and then come back to this one. There's been a hell of a lot of reports of weird activity going on. There's even reports of a devil's chair. Can you tell me whereabouts this devil's chair is? Can you tell? Dare. Dare. Well, people do get dared to sit on this chair. When they do, stuff happens. If I can find it, I'll sit on it. Don't know what that was. Like a knocking coming from over there.
The noise was him.
Okay, you said the noise was him. Who is him? Who is he? Can you tell me who he is? I'll tell you my name. My name's Moxley.
Suddenly.
Suddenly. Could that be referring to the disaster here? Were you one of the miners that died in the explosion? I'm just here to speak to you. It is a Saturday morning. Are you coming to work?
I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued? Are you intrigued with these devices that I've got? You're intrigued with me trying to speak to you? Right, so after it said, I'm intrigued, you went quiet, so I've been stood there good 5 minutes. Nothing else come through on the spirit talk whatsoever. So I'm going to head further in to the forest and we're going to see if we can find this devil's chair because I'm so intrigued with this. Harry. After almost 6-7 minutes, the only other thing that comes through is Harry. Right, Harry. I'm going to move from this area. I'm going to carry on. I'm here for the morning. I'm looking for the devil's chair, so feel free to follow me around this forest. Guide me to where the devil's chair is, this supposed devil's chair. I would appreciate it. Right, so I'm going to carry on. I am determined to find this chair because it intrigues me so much. Interesting little session here. Now I'm going to head on through this part, cut through the forest this way. Okay, so I'm seeing signs of other people being out there. Somebody's had a camp here. Camp there looks quite old, to be fair, that. And some cans over this side. Oh, fragile. I thought it was a police sign. I'm gonna go check over there. That looks like a nice little bit of flat land where we could actually come back and camp out. Does look like it gets used quite a lot though. Could just be kids. Look. That's pretty close, isn't it? Jesus. Oh, here comes a dog. There's literally a massive dog running through the forest. Hopefully its owners shout it back. Jesus, let's try and avoid that. There's something going on over there. I have to say, the further you go in, it's got a creepy feeling to it. You do get a feeling like you're not on your own. Obviously there's the dogs, so there's got to be an owner for those dogs with him. With the dog, shall I say. I found another trail. Goes over that way and around. Or we can just stick to this and go through. Okay, so I look to have come across some sort of funnel. Don't know what's down there. Quite a big drop. And it comes along this way as well. I could go down there, or I could go that way. I've literally been walking around there for a good 45 minutes now. I think I might have come the wrong way. Because I've cut through the forest. I should have stayed to the path and gone the other way. But I've ended up on this bit of a mud trail. I've just walked through here. And I don't want to be getting myself lost, so I'm gonna head back this way. But I don't want to be going that way. It wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't muddy. But look at that, go down there and you have to come either deeper in or up. I don't fancy climbing that, not this morning. Not after that downpour that we've had. I keep stopping and looking this side. I don't feel alone, you know. I don't feel like I'm alone out here. Okay, I found something. I don't know if this is it. Could this be what people refer to as the devil's chair? I don't know. But we'll go check it out. Well, this bit gets a lot of activity, doesn't it? Holy crikey. Don't know about Devil's Chair. Piss Pot's Alley, more like it. It's nice, it's a nice place walking through. The sounds, the trees, the greenery. But then there's that feeling of being watched. Like you're not on your own. And you are seeing like criminal activity out here. So you're constantly worrying about that at the same time. One of those scooters there. And those electric ones. Okay, just as I'm walking around, I'm going to play Spirit Talker and just see what comes through. Can you tell me who haunts this woods, this forest, this land? It's supposedly extremely haunted. I'm trying to locate a devil's chair that's been said to be out here. So far, I've had no luck. So again, if you can guide me in the right way, that'd be brilliant. I'd really appreciate it.
You are inspiring.
Well, thank you very much. Can you tell me which way to go? What direction?
I feel lost.
I feel lost as well. I actually feel very lost out here now. Can you tell me who you are? Tell me your name. Did you used to work out here? Did you work in the factory or the pits down in the mines? Can you show yourself to me?
Shall I make noise?
Shall I make noise? If you can, make noise where the devil's chair is if you can. I'll listen. Three, 4 times then. I thought I walked through a cobweb. Then it happened again. Then it happened again. It keeps feeling like I'm walking through a cobweb, but there's nothing on my face.
It likes to hurt people.
What likes to hurt people? The devil's chair? It has been reports. That's what it does. You sit on this chair. There's loads of stories. And when I looked it up on the internet, there's stories all over the world of a devil's chair and so on and so. So it could just be a local myth, to be honest. But it'd be great if walking out here and come over some weird chair in the forest and then just to randomly sit on it to see what happens. Something that happens every day, I suppose, isn't it? I literally stopped recording just to try and find my bearings because I was so focused on just talking to Spirit Talker that I forgot to take notice of where I was walking. And it literally said, sitting in, what we're on about? Devil's chair? Sitting. Because there's been multiple reports of sightings of all sorts of paranormal out here. Day, night. Can you show me your presence? Show me that you're with me. That you're out here right now. I've been walking around a good hour now and I have totally lost track of where I was. I've come across some like dirty lake just there. Then I'm hearing some weird noises. I was just walking. I can't record absolutely everything, guys. I just can't do it. So I'm walking through stuff like this, and I heard ha ha ha, like somebody laughed. So I turned around thinking, oh, somebody's here, they might be able to help me out. There's nobody there. I'm going to take 5 minutes and check my maps, then carry on. Right, so I just had 5 minutes, had a look through maps, and it looks like I've got to go through this way. But I just keep listening out. See? And it isn't birds. It's like somebody's walking through the bush next to me. And somebody's literally watching what I'm doing to see where I'm going and what I'm up to. Right, okay, so I'm going to try the spirit talk one more time out here. I feel like somebody's here watching me. If you are, can you step forward, come and speak to me? Come and tell me who you are. Tell me your name.
Can you find my grave?
Can you find my grave? Can you tell me your name? You tell me who you are, and I'll see what I can do. Alright, let's try something that I've not tried for a while. Let's try the necrophonic. Can you tell life? Can you tell me where we are? Don't go near. Don't go near what? Come forward, tell me who I'm speaking to. Why are you out here? Beware. That's what that sounds like. Beware. What? There's been reports of eyes seen within the tree lines. Hundreds of eyes. There's been disembodied body parts seen by police officers out here. And the smell of flesh, rotting flesh. Ooh. Did you die out here? If you did, can you tell me what year you think it is? Is there a devil's chair in this forest? And if there is, can you tell me whereabouts it is? Leave now. Right, so I've moved on from that part, making my way back towards the pit, but I've just come across this. Look at this little spot here. So this here looks quite promising. Could get the tents up in here. Could try again at night to see if we can get any other activity. It's been interesting coming out early morning to check it out. There's a few different groups knocking around within the forest. I've just been trying to avoid them as best as I can. Makes life a little bit easier, especially when you're on your own doing it. But yeah, I like this spot. This looks like a good little spot. If you'd like to see me come back and bring somebody else with me, Ming, and camp out here and see what happens at night. Right, so I'm back at the mine shaft. And this is where 344 people, men and children, lost their lives. I've just come up on top here and I look down. It looks like people might have been doing something out here. I'm just going to try the K2. If any of the men and children who sadly passed away here, if you are here, can you come and manipulate this device that's in my hand? Come and stand next to me. Make it flash to another colour, either yellow, orange or red, depending on how strong you are. I'm looking over the mine shaft where 344 men and boys lost their lives in a disaster. Do you want to come and speak to me? Let me hear your voice. Make a noise. So I know you're here, you're present. Right, so I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you enjoy this one? Coming out to the Pretoria pit early morning to see what sort of activity we can pick up on. Some weird stuff going on. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. If you have enjoyed it, please smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, turn on post notifications. Go check out the solo overnight camp here. Yeah, thank you all for watching. And I will catch you all next Wednesday, same time, 8 PM. Until then, I'm out of here.